Ladies and shaders, welcome back with me, Shadesy, and yes, today we're gonna do some benchmark tests for much for whiles, kind of see like if my system can handle it or not, like because this benchmark, they said it's more optimized than the first beta, but the second beta, it's not as optimized as this, so I don't know, but we have to try. But yeah, let's get right into the video. If you're wondering where to get the benchmark test and also the second beta test for Monster Hunter Wilds, you can just go to the Monster Hunter Wilds on Steam and just scroll down and there you go. You have the benchmark and also the second beta test. That's how you get them. Okay, so here we are inside the Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark tools to see, if my PC can handle it or not. But again, truly, I'm going to be honest here. I've done a test or a benchmark for this game already for 2.5 hours for finding, like a suitable options that I can play this game for no troubles and everything like that. But yeah, it's a very hard game to run. It's actually pretty heavy games. I know my device is kind of old, like 2 or 3 years old. But yeah, if you don't know yet, I'm actually making content all this time through a laptop, a gaming laptop. It's an MSI GP66 Leopard. So if you want to see the specs, it's here. It's i7 10 Gen, which is the fastest i7 10 Gen back in the day. Because it has like also 8 cores and 16 threads, and also combined with the RTX 3060, which is the 3060s that has the highest TDPs out of all laptops, which that has the RTX 3060. So again, doesn't make it sounds good when I'm playing this game because this game is super hard to run. And yeah, 6 gigs of VRAM and 16 gigs of RAM apparently. So yeah, I mean, even though it's a B specs back in the day, 3 years ago, yeah, it's struggling to run this game. Like, let me be honest with you guys. Even with DLSS or FSR, because like if I'm using the DLSS right now, which is I'm using the RTX 30 series, it doesn't support the frame gen yet. But if I switch to the FSR, I can utilize the frame gen. I don't know. This is what the one thing that I hate about this game is they're too emphasizing on like using the frame generation, which is I'm kind of like afraid that this is gonna be a thing that where developers or like game developers in general will kind of like lazy to optimize the game because all these features that the graphics card gave us or like the features that is available to make the game more runs, to make the game run smoothly and everything. So yeah, that's kind of like the one thing that I'm kind of like afraid. I'm kind of like afraid that the game devs is lazy to optimize the game. But yeah, let's just jump right into the specs that I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you this because like if you have an equivalent specs of this rig, probably you can relate to the settings that I'm gonna implement here, or probably if you have the PC that equivalent to the specs that I'm using right now, maybe you can make this video as the optimized settings for your rig as well. So yes, let's jump right into the settings. First of all, set the graphic presets to low. You already done that. Here's the thing. If you want to see your PC or your laptop running on native resolution, then don't use the FSR yet. It's okay to use DLSS, but turn the DLSS into balance. This is what I'm gonna do, turn into balance, and then texture, set it to medium, because if it's low, then it's kind of like too choppy kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean the filtering doesn't matter. And yes, this thing, you need to set it to high. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm not gonna look into this type of quality over this one. So yeah, I'm choosing this one. The photo quality doesn't matter because we're not paying attention to that. And then this one is, yeah, low render distance. Yes, you can turn this into medium or high to see far more objects. But I don't know if I can. Okay, yes, I can do highs. but I'm just gonna do medium for now to see how my game works again in the native resolution without the frame gen and everything. But yeah, set this render distance to medium. Shadow quality doesn't matter. But shadow, I think like contact shadow, yeah, contact shadow, you can enable this because this is so bad. It looks so bad, like if I have to be honest with you, this is so bad. So I'm just gonna enable this, ambient occlusion off, and then the next page, oh yeah, bloom, just set it to off. Motion blur, hell no. You can turn this off actually, because I would love to, you know, like giving a lot more space to the more important stuff. So that's why I'm turning all this off, low and balance. It's just like by default and everything. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't matter though, like just put it on balance. But yeah, that's the settings, and we're gonna test run the first benchmark here. Let's see how it works. Because I kind of like forgot, even though it's yesterday, this I think the new test that I haven't tried yet. So yeah, let's see. I'm just praying for the best, bro. I'm just praying for the best. And keep in mind, this is while recording, so it's gonna be more heavy. It's gonna be more heavy, yeah. Yep. Doesn't look quite good, bro. I will tell you that much. And this is not even the heaviest place. Let me tell you this, bro, it doesn't look good. 40 FPS, 50. We can turn down the DLSS though from balance to performance. Because ultra performance, yeah, it looks bad. Super bad. Even on balance, this looks bad. Because it's on low settings. This is the heavy part. Because it's in lobby. This is like the gameplay now. So I'm getting like 30 FPS. But 30 as in it's not stable in 30. See, it has some spikes there. Yes, not looking good, bro. Doesn't look good. Oh. Oh no. And we haven't even dived down yet. How's that gonna look? Yeah, 20 FPS. Damn, it's crazy. And keep in mind again, this is while recording, so it's gonna be more heavy. Probably if I turn off the recording, it will be more FPS, but yeah, it's pretty rough. Rough. I don't know the score on this one yet though. Getting some like 40 FPS, 30. Oh, that looks bad. Look at the water, bro. It's kind of like pixel. You can see the pixelated kind of stuff, bro. It's very pixelated. I'm just gonna give you like a comparison, like if you use only native resolution without the frame gen and with frame gen, because it's a huge difference. Very huge difference. And this is one of the most heavy area as well. See? 20 FPS, 19. Oh, even hit 15, 14. God damn. This is the village. So, yeah. A lot of people. Oh, no. Oh, no. In that scene right there, when he's like split up the bread, if you use frame gen, it's so detailed how it's using frame gen, because it looks so bad. It's playable, yeah, 30 FPS. So we're gonna back to the title screens, and I have like a little bit of like things to say to you guys. If you're using the same specs as me, the optimal way to play this game is two things. Using the low settings, using FSR on your native, which is 1080p. I'm talking about 1080p here because of course above that, we're fucked. But 1080p, use the lowest settings, and you also using the AMD's FSR and also frame gen. Or turn down your resolution, because even though it costs you some blurriness, turn down your resolution into 720p, but use the medium preset, but also use frame gen. That's the optimal way that I can think of if you want to play this game in a playable way, which I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Because again, it's not accessible when I'm using the DLSS, so I'm gonna use the FSR, and also turn this into quality, and turn the sharpness into 70, like that, just like that. Oh shit, sorry. FSR frame gen enabled. Yep, there you go. But yeah, it feels okay. Turn down this to balance if it's fine. Balance. Texture. I think it's okay to put it on lows, but the texture filtering. No. I take that back. It's okay to put on medium, and this is at high. Also, you know, same settings before, and again, okay, I'm just gonna do the 3 tests using the 720p, and also this is like the 1080p. The first one, like I told you, it's the native one without frame gen, and this one with frame gen. So we're gonna see at 1080p, frame gen with the same setting as before, because it's a huge difference when you're using frame gen. Like, let me tell you that, bro. So huge of a difference. See? Now I'm getting 60, 70. Even though the 1% is, yeah, I don't know if that's because I'm recording while recording. I don't know, but like, yeah, it's bad. And I don't know if I can stream this. What if I'm streaming this game? I know a benchmark tools to, it's kind of like to give you like general ideas on like how the game will run in, you know, on your rig kind of stuff. But, you know, that's why they gave you like a lot of like heavy loads scenarios. But again, I don't know if I can stream this. I mean, recording probably, but streaming? I might have to turn this down to 720 if I want to stream this, actually. Oh, look at that. Oh. But the trade-off is, if you turn down to 720p, with frame gen, you can do mediums. Or if you just, you know, I just want to play this game because it's fun and everything, might as well go lows and with the same settings, of course. I'm just gonna do the same settings, but with different resolution. Because it doesn't look good on native 1080p for me, at least. For this specs, yeah, no. See, like 70, 60. But again, keep in mind, this is frame gen. It's not real FPS. Not even real. This is very demanding scene right here. Very demanding. See, even using frame gen, it has 40, 50. I'm begging Capcom, please optimize this game more when it releases. I know that's asking for too much since it's gonna be out in a few weeks, but please, bro. I mean, I know probably day one is not gonna be that optimized, but please, ASAP. Please. So that all the mid-range PC or like mid-rig laptop will have access to this game. They can actually play this game at like, I'm not asking for too much, but 60 constantly. 60 constantly. Medium settings or low settings, but don't ever do lowest. Please, for the love of God. Oh no, it hit so low. There's the 1%. And I know that's because recording, because while I'm not recording and testing this game, it's not hitting that 1% at like 20 FPS kind of thing, you know, kind of stuff there in that scene. But yeah, this is gonna be this is because while recording, of course. And I'm not even set my van into max RPM, because if I use the max RPM for my van, it's gonna be sacrificing my microphone because there's so much noise, right? And I will have a lot of like, it's not gonna be background noise, but like, because I'm using like a noise reduction. It's kind of like scatter. My voice is a little bit of scattering. It's not very noticeable, but if you're listening to my voice all the time, yeah, you will notice for sure. Yeah, the question is, even with this set this PC or like laptop specs right here, and running this game native at 1080p, it's uncomfy, I will say. It's not even playable, especially if you're going to record this. No. See, like when he's kind of like waving his hand, it's kind of like delay, because yeah, that's where the frame gens come into play. Look at the bread here when he splits. Yeah, you know that's the frame gen. It's so bad. We're gonna test the final one using the 720p, but same settings. I'm not gonna crank it up into medium, but we're going to test this game at 720p, same settings. I'm not gonna change anything. With frame gen, of course. It's bad. I need a new rig. I can't. I can't run this game properly. Oh yeah, we're gonna crank it down to... Yeah, you notice, right? It's a little bit of blur-ish. But yeah, it's the FSR enabled. Again, same settings. Filtering medium. Probably crank this up to quality. And the rest, it's the same. Render distance medium. It's okay. We're gonna run the final benchmark here because it's gonna be like a huge difference. Huge difference if you play it on 720p. I don't mind playing it at 720p, to be honest, but do you guys? See, it's a huge difference. It's more stable. Far more stable. It just adds more blur. That's it. But the quality, since I set some of the settings into like medium and high, it will be okay. Should be okay. It even hits 100 FPS. And I think this should be the most playable settings for me, at least. And I don't know if I can stream this, but recording, okay. But streaming, I don't know if I can stream this. I would love to stream this game, to be honest. But I don't know if I can due to my hardware. And again, I'm putting my FSR into quality. Probably if I lower it down to like balance, I will get like pretty much more FPS. Yeah, probably, you know the general ideas behind all the settings, right? But yeah, I think that's about it. You can turn some of the settings down if you're not agree with some of the settings that I turn it more high, you know, turn it into high, or some of the settings into medium. You just want more FPS. Yeah, you can do that yourself and crank it down in some of the settings that I use here. But I'm just gonna give you some general ideas. With this spec, how will you play this game? Pretty much at 720p. No native 1080p. No chance. Even with frame gen, like if you want to do native 1080p, you have to do at least low without changing the settings, and then turn the FSR, and then also turn the frame generation, and that's the only way. That's the only way. And of course, a lot of you might not record this because you're just playing this game because you like it, because you're Monster Hunter fans. But that's about it. Because recording this game, yeah, it took quite a heavy on the system as well. See, it's more smooth here. We don't get the 1% low. Before, we're getting like that 20 FPS on a split seconds. So it's far more stable here. But again, we're using frame generation. I don't know if the latency is noticeable. If it's like 50 ms, I still can bear with that, I think. I wouldn't notice. Yeah, it's better here as well. But again, if you come back to the village, that's where it's kind of like intense, more intense again. Heavy loads. Yep, here we go. 50. 40. 40 with frame gen. 30. Oh my god. It even hit the 1% chance. The 1% at 20. I saw the 20s there. Damn, it's 40 here. And you need to focus on the person that like waves there. You see that the motion it's a little bit artificial. See, like there's kind of like a delay, not like smoothly waving. And it's more obvious when, again, in this scenario, when you split the bread, split in half. See, it's not smooth. Yep, we're fucked, bro. We're fucked. I need to replace my thermal pasta and also turn on the van, and then probably I'll just do like, I don't know, probably some factory reset to make everything back to normal. Probably it will increase the FPS, and if I want to be more safe, I have to turn on the turbo van, even though it will cost me, my mic quality will be a little bit in a bad side. But yes, I think that's about it for testing Monster Hunter Wilds using the benchmark tools. Hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have the bigger picture. If you have the same specs as me, or the same laptop as me, or the same PC specs equivalent to my laptop specs, you have the general idea. I hope you get the general ideas, like in what resolution you will comfortably play this game, what are the settings and everything like that. So yeah, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope to see you guys again next video. Catch you later.